Hey guys, it's Crystal. Today I'm going to show you how to do this Lady Gaga inspired makeup look from her music video Telephone with Beyonce. So if you guys want to know how to get this look, keep watching. Okay, so you want to start with an eyeshadow primer first. I've done that already, and you want to apply that on the lid all the way to the brow bone and underneath too. Now I'm going to put a navy blue cream liner on as an eyeshadow base. This is Revlon's Line Fantasy in shade Indigo. And with my finger, I'm just going to put that on the lid. I'm going to apply some in the inner part of the lid as well and underneath on the lash line. You just want to apply this on the lid up to the crease. Don't go above the crease. Okay, so now that the base is on, you want to blend out the edges so there's no harsh lines. Don't blend it up too high. You just want to get rid of the edges. Okay, so it's blended. Now I'm going to take a flat eyeshadow brush and I'm going to take this blue from my CoastalScents 88 palette. And I'm going to apply that navy blue eyeshadow onto the lid. I'm patting it so the color comes out very vibrant. I'm not dragging it. And you just want to apply this on the lid. You don't want to put it above the crease. Okay, so now I'm going to take an angled eyeshadow brush and I'm going to take a matte black, same palette. And I'm going to apply that above the crease, and I'm going to make a shape like this. It goes kind of up and out, and it goes into the inner part of the lid too. So, and it's very sharp. The transition between the black and the brow bone is not so blended. It's a little bit faded, but there's a definite black shape there. Alright, so I'm bringing that black eyeshadow up to the head of the brow, just like that. And then bringing it down towards the bridge of the nose. Now I'm just going to blend the navy blue and the black together. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little bit more black and apply that on the lower lash line. I'm going to taper the shadow in the inner corner. Okay, so now that you have that shape going on, I'm going to take a stiff eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to soften the edges. I'm not going to blend it so much. I'm just going to soften the edges a little bit, so it's not so harsh. But make sure you keep that, you know, that kind of cat eye shape. Okay, so now I'm going to get a Q-tip and just going to soften this inner part. Okay, so now for the highlight, I'm going to take another flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to take this matte white eyeshadow from my Pari palette. All the exact shades will be on the sidebar. And I'm going to apply that underneath the brow, just under the tail, not in the beginning of the brow. And I'm going to take the same brush that I used earlier for blending the black and lightly go over where the white and black meet, so it's a little bit blended. Okay, so now I'm going to take my angled brow brush and I'm going to fill in my brows. As you can see, they're filled in very dark, and for this look, the head of the brow is very full and then the tail is very skinny and the brow is very arched. Okay, so I filled in the head of the brow up to the arch. Since this brush isn't too thin, I'm going to take an eyeliner pencil, and it's freshly sharpened, so I'm going to fill in that tail. Okay, so now for the waterline, I'm going to line them with black Kohl eyeliner from Annabelle. Okay, so now for the foundation. Today I'm going to be using Maybelline SuperStay Foundation in Natural Tan. And I'm going to apply that with a foundation brush. Make sure you moisturize before you apply foundation so that the foundation glides very nicely on the skin. I'm just going to blend it down on my jawline so I don't get that mask look. And if you guys haven't used this foundation before, it's a buildable foundation. It's a medium to full coverage foundation. Okay, so now I'm going to put on some powder. Today I'm going to be using Makeup Forever's HD powder with Elf's powder brush. I'm just going to dust that lightly to mattify the skin. Now I'm taking this brownish matte powder from my Kryolan palette with an angled brush, and I'm going to contour my cheeks. If you don't know how to contour, I have a video on that already, so check it out. Okay, so for the blush, I'm going to take this nice bubblegummy-ish pink color from my Kryolan palette, and I'm going to take this brush right here. I think it's from Crown Brush. And I'm going to take some of that and lightly dust it on the apple of my cheeks. And blend it up into the temples. Okay, for the lips, I'm going to be using Annabelle Lipliner in shade Fuchsia. And I'm just going to line my lips and fill them in. Okay, so they're filled in. Now I'm going to take Wet n Wild's Fab Faushia Lip Liner, and I'm going to outline my lips so that there's a little bit more dimension. Okay, so my lips are lined. Now I'm going to take Rimmel's lipstick in shade Sugar Plum 086, and I'm going to dab that on my lips just to slightly alter the color. Okay, so now I'm going to curl my lashes, put on some mascara, and put on some false lashes. Today I'm going to be using Maybelline's Turbo Boost Volum'Express Mascara. So once that's done, I'm going to get back to you guys. Okay, so I'm back, and this is the final look. I love Lady Gaga's style because she always changes up her makeup. She's not afraid to take risks. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!